The stone gargoyle trains glistening agate eyes upon you. Its jaws creak open, raining dust as it begins to speak.
You are not Brachus Rex. You may stay forever. Each lock opens only with a soul. And how many of those does one mortal have? Maybe you'll find some in the garden. Or maybe your soul will help the next adventurer through. They always do.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Locked tight. Surely there's another skull around here somewhere. Locked tight. Surely there's another skull around here somewhere. It's stuck fast. I'll need something to prise it open. Fast. I'll need something to prise it open.
These skulls crumble to dust after one use.
Please!
The gargoyle taps one stony claw upon its plinth as it rasps a message to you.
Riddle me this, wanderer. How would mighty Brachus douse a man on fire?
Please! Help! The flames will burn me forever! The flames! Douse the flames! disagree. None of you men. Please, help! The flames will burn me forever! Fire! It burns! It won't stop! Fire! It burns! It won't stop!
Worms take you.
Please, help! The flames will burn me forever! Fire! It burns! It won't stop!
The dark with you.
The flames! Douse the flames! Fire! It burns! It won't stop! The flames! Douse the flames! Fire! It burns! It won't stop! the flames! Please, help! The flames will burn me forever!
The stony gaze of the gargoyle pins you to the spot as it spreads its wings before you.
Cheater, sneak, clever will only walk you so far.
Locked.
As you enter the room, you see 3 skeletons sitting around a table, cards in hand. They creak and turn to stare at you.
A beating heart. Does Brachus need us once more, jailer? Are we finally to be freed? You're not one of Brachus's brood. You're not Gratiana's pet. Then why do you disturb us?
The flesh yearns for our secrets. Did I not say that word would spread of our genius?
Even after the maggots took your tongue, you still talk too much. Silence your jaw.
That wench, a priestess, is no more godly than the mites in my skull.
I've never seen a more treacherous smile than on her full, voluptuous lips.
Canst thou think of nothing else? How many centuries have I endured hearing you remember your conquests?
Hey, at least I didn't have to raise mine.
That was naught but a whisper on the wind. A vile rumour.
Oh, it coughs.
I will not sit by as it breathes thus. It mocks us with the very air.
The shambling creatures lay down their cards and push back their check.
Indeed, but we'll soon put an end to that. And then, freedom. Worse than this? Can such a thing be true?
Thou art fortunate. When I still wore scales, I would have cut you down without a thought. But time brings perspective, and perspective brings mercy. You are permitted to live, Magus.
How's about a trade? Our deaths for your life? You walk out of here and leave us your word that you'll destroy our soul jars.
Trusting flesh to do bones work? It seems foolish, but very well. Mark the location thus, and do not disappoint us.
Here, did I ever tell you of the time I cursed that court eunuch?
Court eunuch to speak only truth, and you admitted pleasing Bacchus's mistress. Yes, you did.
Ah,
Why are you still here? You have a vault to uncover and a soul jar to destroy. This island was a research facility. A safe place for him to research and for us to test his weapons.
you didn't never see him without a book in his hand, always reading about some ancient race. He weren't the sharing kind, but he found something good in there.
The results of his research allowed us to recreate Persian ones based on an ancient design.
He was convinced that great ancient knowledge lay in this land. Greater intellects than mine. The fool's madness knew no bounds.
The skeleton turns and spits, producing a gob of dust that wafts slowly to the ground.
Brachus's whore, and more besides. She helped his rise to power, feeding him the sauce of the innocent as she went.
She were a canny lass, no question. Treacherous and deceitful. She
murdered countless innocents. Women, children, families, towns. Her blood ran colder than mine.
They be in the treasure vault. It's hidden better than most. Tucked away on a beach.
The entrance was one of mine. Beautiful little thing, if I say so myself. It's built into the cliffs of this fort, but you'll uncover it if your gaze is keen.
The entrance is crude. Hidden in a vile little cove. It requires no intellect, merely chance. A puzzle only to imbeciles. My devices are much more elegant.
Here, did I ever tell you of the time I cursed that court eunuch?
Court eunuch, to speak only truth, we admitted pleasing Bacchus's mistress. Yes, you did.
Ah, how about the time Brachus asked me to cast?
The dance macabre, yes, I recall.
And the time I travelled to...
Yes.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
You approach a decrepit well and stare down into its toothless black mouth. No sooner has your head crossed the rim than weak voices begin to echo from the depths.
Thirst, dry throats, drink water.
Lucky find. Careful now. That's a trap.